Oggi siamo in visita alla Società Isole Eolie, dove andremo ad intervistare vari personaggi di questo antico club. Prima andiamo in visita alle Isole Eolie. Buona visione! Le Isole Eolie, dette anche Isole Lipari, sono un arcipelago appartenente all'arco eoliano situato nel Mar Tirreno meridionale, a nord della costa siciliana. Di origine vulcanica, l'arcipelago comprende i due vulcani attivi di Stromboli e Vulcano e vari fenomeni di vulcanismo secondario. Amministrativamente, le isole fanno parte della città metropolitana di Messina, appartenente a sua volta alla regione Sicilia. L'arcipelago è una destinazione turistica molto popolare, poiché attraggono fino a 600.000 visitatori annuali. Le Isole Eolie formano un arcipelago, costituito da 7 isole vere e proprie, alle quali si aggiungono numerosi isolotti e scogli affioranti dal mare. Le 7 isole sono Lipari, Salina, Vulcano, Stromboli, Filicudi, Alicudi e Panarea. La presenza umana nell'arcipelago risulta sin da epoca molto antica. Le genti preistoriche vennero infatti sicuramente attratte dalla presenza di grandi quantità di ossidiana, sostanza vetrosa di origine vulcanica. L'ossidiana, che a quei tempi era un materiale ricercatissimo, in quanto tra i più taglienti materiali di cui l'uomo dell'epoca disponeva. Agli inizi del secondo millennio a.C. in Sicilia si afferma la cultura di Castelluccio, mentre nelle Eolie si diffonde la cultura detta Capo Graziano, dai rinvenimenti dell'isola di Filicudi. Lipari fu colonizzata da un gruppo di greci intorno al 580 a.C. Si identificò l'arcipelago con le isole Eolie, note ad Omero e considerate la dimora del dio dei venti Eolo. Le isole prendono nome dal dio Eolo, re dei venti. Le diverse culture dell'arcipelago eoliano sono attestate e illustrate nel Museo archeologico regionale eoliano, nel quale sono conservati reperti dell'età preistorica, alla greco-romana e medievale, illustrate da una ricchissima produzione di testi specialistici e didattici e nelle sue sedi di Filicudi e Panarea.
Passo le notti interi senza sonno.
Oggi siamo all'Associazione Isole Eolie, un'associazione fondata nel 1925, quindi quasi 100 anni di associazione. E parliamo adesso con il presidente dell'associazione, Sam Portelli. Sam, hi and welcome to the show.
Thank you, Gianfranco. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you. It's 1925. Wow, that's quite an amazing feat.
Oh, it definitely is. We've often wondered how that survived, but I think the initial founding was very strong. They had a lot of connections, a lot of willingness to go that extra mile, and it was a foreign country to a lot of the people, so they really wanted to join together and be a part of a society, so they could have their functions, have their parties, have their get-togethers, retain a bit of culture from the old country. And I think that just went from strength to strength. It's just surprising. But I think it had really good original support. And that was the greengrocers were a big contingent. And they love to get together. They love to socialise. So,
do you know if it was a large number of members to start with?
Look, I believe, and you can see photos on the walls of the original committees. They were quite large committees. And if you think about them as founding fathers, they would have had families and they would have had grandchildren, and it just kept going from strength to strength, I think. So, yeah, I believe it had a really good base, a really good starting point, and then just grew because, frankly, what we then had going into the war years in the 1939 to 44 was even more restrictions for the Italians. They were put in camps, because they were treated as aliens. But that, I think, even made them stronger. And then with a willingness to come back even more. And Australia was not a totally friendly country for immigrants. It wasn't as welcoming as we're led to believe, I think. But they were a good, resilient group. My father, their parents, they were just sticklers for doing what they needed to keep the family going, for working hard. And they loved to get together. It was just something probably that's a nature of the Aeolian people. They loved to socialise. The original culture was just inviting and just kept going. And now it's still going, as you can see downstairs.
Yeah. So how long has your family been involved with the association?
My family's been attending the functions, I would say definitely from the 50s, 60s, off and on. My own close involvement with the committee was only about just over 7 years ago, invited by Bernard, who's a vice president. And I knew Bernard from many years back, and just got to know a bit more about the club. I helped out with the 90th, which was my intro into the club. I just loved the whole atmosphere. You came to a meeting, there was a feeling of coming to something that was like home. It felt homely. It felt like family.
So your family being involved, you've been coming to the association as a child?
Yes. I remember coming to this hall, to the picnics. Not as frequently as I would have thought, but it was there, and definitely. People we knew were closely associated, so there was always a strong linkage and a feeling that we should be part of it.
So from that strong foundation, how is the club today? How is it travelling?
Look, it's been surprising. We've been doing similar things that we've found popular. Year after year, we look at a calendar of events every year for the next year. What works we tend to do again, what doesn't work as well we tend to just discard. But there's a few core things that we do which are very popular, and the annual picnic at Seaford are absolutely 100% popular. If even this year, where we had like about a quarter of the people that normally come, it was still successful. It was just amazing. There was kids running in the races, watermelon eating contest, the tug of war, egg and spoon race. Oh my God, it was on.
When do you hold the picnic?
It's the first Sunday in February every year.
So it's great weather.
Oh, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But I tell you what, it was, even this year, it was just as successful as previous years, despite COVID and the fears of this and that. In fact, our picnic at Keys Park has been going for 72 years uninterrupted at Keys Park as a venue in association with the Frankston City Council.
That sounds amazing.
And it's just mind-boggling when you look at it, and you just keep going. And the venue is actually shrunk from the original size of it. They've put playgrounds, they've put car parks, and still we go there, we accommodate the cars, we park them on the grass, we have tents. It's just an amazing thing to see. Yeah.
And you also have other special events during the year, like Miss Isole and Mista.
The Miss and Miss Miss and Mr. are associated with the picnic. So the selection of those is done at the picnic with a follow-on formal event, which is this evening.